Welcome to the iDM interface tutorial. Upon launching the application for the first time, you'll be greeted with the default layout of the main screen. This screen is divided into three primary sections: the main menu, the desktop with a floor plan visualization, and the information console at the bottom. The blue control icon, located at the top left, is the first item in the menu. Clicking on this icon brings up a context menu, where you can find various options on the left and recently opened projects on the right. From this menu, you can choose different actions. New Project allows you to create a fresh project. New Project from Default Template lets you start from a predefined template. You can also create projects from user-defined templates. The Open option lets you load an existing project, while Save and Save As allow you to save your current project. If you're working with external devices, the Export in iDM3 option generates export files for connection servers or third-party devices. You can also load projects directly from the central unit or save them back to the central unit. For device management, download unit firmware checks and updates your firmware. And under Central Unit Configuration, you can configure basic settings of the central unit. Finally, the Settings and About options provide application settings and version information, respectively. The next tab, called Project, contains two key sections: Information and Floor. In the Information section, you can view the project name and version and manage basic settings using the icons. Project Manager lets you adjust project settings. Device Manager allows you to add or remove devices. Save as User Default Template lets you save your project as a custom template. In the Floor section, you can manage floor plans. Add Floor allows you to add new floor plans. You can edit or delete existing floor plans by selecting the appropriate icons. The Controls tab gives you access to essential device types, split into groups like central units, base, heating and regulators, sensors and detectors, and more. You can drag these icons onto your design plane. Link them to devices created in the Device Manager, and then configure their interactions in the Function plane. The Functions tab contains objects for creating automation and interactions between devices. Clicking Add Connection highlights all objects in green, indicating they are ready for linking. You can also use the Wire Manager to track all connections between devices. The Function Manager to create or modify device behaviors. The Macro Manager to create macros, sets of actions that can be triggered together. The Function Block Manager helps you create reusable function templates for complex setups. The Managers tab contains various system tools. Group Manager allows you to create and modify groups of devices. System Manager is where you define system devices. The Dolly Manager is for managing dolly lighting systems. Finally, Monitor lets you check the current status of all devices in your project. The desktop area shows the floor plan visualization, where you can switch between floor plans, add or edit devices, and assign them to real-world elements. You can also manage groups and functions here, connecting objects and creating actions between them. Once your setup is complete, you can switch to the Simulation tab to test the functions and connections you've created, simulating real-world actions to ensure everything is working as expected. Finally, The information console at the bottom shows all system events with timestamps, user permissions, and the status of the central unit, including system time and any errors. If an error occurs, a dialog will appear with details, and you can delete it by clicking on Delete Error. That concludes the introduction to the iDM interface. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into project management and device configuration. Thanks for watching.